Welcome to the Rewards Master. Today, I want to talk to you about what I think are the 5 worst credit card mistakes people can make. Things that can get you into trouble, things that can derail your financial future, and really set you on the wrong track. So if you would, hit the like and subscribe button and stay tuned as I walk you through these 5 things that can totally derail your credit card journey. I don't know if there's anything else in the world of finance that's more bittersweet than credit cards, because you can look at a lot of the advice given out there, and there's so much. I mean, in this community on YouTube where we talk about credit cards and points and miles, I mean, there's so much advice on what's the best ones to get, how you should get this one and this trifecta and all of this, and you can earn all these points and you can fly to Tahiti or Bora Bora, or you can go to the Maldives and you can do all these amazing things and stay in great hotels and fly in business and first class. And all of that stuff is true. The upside is incredible when it comes to credit cards. I personally have redeemed well over $50,000 in great redemptions in just the last couple years. I mean, it is amazing. However, there's just as much advice on the danger of credit cards. I mean, you can hear people like Dave Ramsey and all of his followers and those that follow in his basic philosophy that they can't stand credit cards and they don't think anybody should have credit cards, and they argue against them because they've seen credit cards ruin so many people financially. And I'm here to tell you both of those things are true. I mean, credit cards can be great if you pay them off every month. If you're an extremely self-disciplined person about your money, they can yield great rewards, but they can also destroy your financial life and destroy it fast. I mean, derail you for years and years and years to come. So what are some of the mistakes people make that are really negative on their credit card journey? Well, as I mentioned these 5 things, I'm going to list them in order of least destructive to most destructive. So number 5 is the one that absolutely will destroy everyone's personal credit card journey as far as in regard to points and miles and being able to get great redemptions and have an elevated lifestyle. So we start off with number 1, and that is the idea that, well, I have a credit card, so I'm just going to use this single credit card for everything. So this is the one card person or the one card strategy. Now, I think it's perfectly fine to be a one card person. I know a lot of people like this. I got a lot of very successful friends who they just don't want to mess with it. They're not into the points and miles. They might get them a little bit of cash back with their card and they just use one card. And I think that's fine for them. So if that's what you want to do, that's great. But don't deceive yourself into thinking that you're doing the points and miles game. Because if you're just using one card everywhere, you're really not going to get great value. And even if you do it and say, well, I'm going to use my one Hilton card or my one Marriott card or my one airline card or whatever, and I'm going to sometimes get, yeah, you will, but it's really not in any way maximized. So that's why I said this is kind of the least destructive of them all, because it doesn't really hurt you. You really aren't playing the points and miles game if you're just using one card everywhere. So that's the first one that I'd mention. The second thing I'd mention is not doing your own research. There are many in this space who talk about that all the time, the importance of doing your own research. And especially if you just listen to influencers. And I would include even listening to me on my channel. Anything that I say, I try to be as honest and open. I don't let myself be influenced overly by which cards give me the best affiliate links or referral bonuses, things like that. But even the advice that I give is still from my own perspective and wouldn't fit everybody. But I think there are those who just rush out and get a single card because, well, this influencer or this video or this person or popular opinion says this is great. Here's the thing, though. Everyone's finances are different. Everyone's travel is different. Everyone has a totally different life needs that credit cards can meet and address. So it's okay to listen to those who are giving you advice, but don't just jump on the bandwagon or get the popular thing, or this is what more people are saying is good, therefore I need it. No. look at it yourself and ask honest questions. Well, am I going to travel to nice hotels? Am I going to travel in business class? Am I ever going to have enough spend to get that many points? Am I comfortable doing a whole bunch of sign-up bonuses every year? Those are questions you got to ask. So do your own research. Don't just listen to others on this. I think when you do that, when you just listen to influencers or friends or what's popular at the time, whatever it may be, I think it's a mistake. The third thing that I think is a big mistake is going for the highest sign-up offers, regardless of what it is, and not considering redemption value. Now, I feel passionate about this because I don't sign up for a lot of hotel cards. In fact, when I sign up for a hotel card, it's never to get the bonus. Now, I get the bonus sometimes because that's just a serendipity of it, but I'm getting the bonus only because I'm wanting the card as a keeper card in my wallet. Because I don't care much about hotel points because they're not worth very much, in my estimation. Now, for some people, they don't fly. They drive everywhere, and they really, really value those hotel points. For me, though, I mean, basically with Hilton, you're getting half a cent per point. With Marriott, you might get 0.7 cents per point. Even with Hyatt, you can get up to 2 cents per point, and that's good for hotels. But if you fly business first class like I do, I can get 5, 6, 7 cents per point all the time. So for me, I don't really pursue those. For you, it might work great. Remember, we don't just follow what other people say. What I'm telling you, though, is don't just look at, oh, it's got 200,000 points. There are times when 70,000 points is more valuable than 200,000 points in different ecosystems. So don't just go for the highest point offer. The fourth thing that I think really derails people is when they don't track their spending. And you could say it this way: when people don't budget, when they don't know how much money's going out, how much money's coming in. And I think a lot of people run their finances this way. Me, personally, I track every dollar that I spend, every dollar that comes in, and every dollar that goes out. And I have the money in the bank before I use my credit card. So it's impossible for me not to have enough to pay it off at the end of the month. And there's lots of different systems people could use. But basically, if you're going to do the credit card thing, the credit cards will beat you if you don't master them through self-discipline, which means you must track what you do. You must know where your money's going, how much is coming in, how much is going out. So a big mistake is when people don't track their spending. The top thing that will absolutely derail and destroy any potential you have of getting great value from credit cards is if you don't pay off your balance every month and you pay interest. I mean, I'm sorry, but there's never an excuse or a reason or a temporary circumstance that will make it okay. I mean, I know people run into problems. I'm not saying if you have an emergency in your life, you got to do what you got to do. I get it. But I'm saying if at all possible, if there's any way to move heaven and earth and not carry a balance on a credit card, balances on credit cards destroy your rewards for years. Because if you're earning 4%, that's good. But if you're paying 28% in interest, you know how long that's going to derail all your future earnings on the card? You cannot ever, ever, ever pay interest on a credit card if you want to win in the credit card game. So paying interest on your cards, not paying them off every month, is to me the thing that derails people in their credit card journey. All right, let me know what you think of this list below. And if you would, please consider my channel membership. It's just $2.99 a month. You can cancel anytime. I have special release videos for channel members only. I have early release videos for channel members. Also, please like and subscribe, and hopefully I will see you here next time.